Welcome to Formula One.
In today's video, we're playing F1 2015, but it's 10 years later. Another year's come, and another F1 game that I still have vivid memories of playing for the first time, and it's now been 10 years. The day, I swear to God, the day we play something like F1 2019 and it's 10 years later, serious problems are occurring. And what a game to turn 10 years old. F1 2015. If you don't know, an F1 game without a career mode. Yep. You think we've got problems now? In 2015, we had major problem. And that wasn't just it. If you were around playing F1 games in 2015, you'll know how much this game was plagued with just bugs and issues. It was just relentless. What on earth is going on? Yeah, oh, rich mix. Yeah, like that's gonna help you, buddy. Like that's gonna help you. Oh, in Max Verstappen, it's all going very well until... What on earth was that? The tires are going 360. Over. What? His car is invisible, stuck in the pit lane here, or rather being pulled back to the pit lane. Oh my God! Oh, Jesus! Oh my God! Oh my God! But hey, they say time heals all. 10 years on, let's see if we can actually enjoy ourselves on F1 2015. Well, here we are then with the main menu, and you know what? It's quite fitting that the main menu starts with the option to quit the game. I feel like quite a few people are wanting to do that quite immediately after a week of this game coming out. Let's have a look at what we got. We've got a championship season, which, make no mistake, this is basically Grand Prix mode. We've got Pro Season, which, again, make no mistake, is Grand Prix mode, but with cockpit forced, 100% races forced, and no assists forced. But you could have just done that in the Grand Prix mode, but this is just so you can brag to your mates, like, oh, I did the Pro Season, I'm better than you. Quick Race, which is essentially just the same as Grand Prix mode. I mean, if we're trying to nitpick, obviously this set you up for a whole season of Grand Prix mode, as we know it in today's modern F1 game, and then this would be the equivalent of just doing a one-off race in Grand Prix mode. But essentially, they made 3 menu options out of one single area of the game mode of the game. I'm actually just deep in it. How did we stand for this? How did we allow this to happen? I'm actually just... Yeah, it's all flooding back to me. Honestly, this video might be pulling up some suppressed trauma of 2015. How did we survive? We then had multiplayer, which was really the bug mode. This was the mode you played if you wanted any of those sort of bugs that you may have seen before in the intro of this video. Time trial, bog standard, obviously. My F1, which is basically just settings, and then quick game. So yeah, that was it. Essentially, one mode for single player, multiplayer, time trial, settings. Absolutely oozing with gameplay. As usual with these videos where we travel back 10 years in time in Formula 1, let's have a look at jogging the memory. 10 years ago, we had Malaysia still. What a circuit this was. Bring it back, I say. Bring it back.
Sepang International Circuit requires patience through the long high-speed corners, as well as real precision on the driver's part to hit some difficult apexes.
Oh, wow. So clearly Anthony Davidson was just as lackluster in the commentary 10 years ago as he is now. I don't know what it is about those guys recording VO, but when they do it for the F1 game, they just sound so robotic. It's just like, well, here we are for the 2015 Australian Grand Prix. But anyways, apart from Malaysia, though, I don't think there's actually that... I mean, all of it's pretty bog standard, really. I think the only one is just Sochi, not on the calendar anymore. But every other circuit is actually still present on the current F1 calendar. I feel like because of that fact, it'd be rude not to go and race Malaysia, wouldn't it? But here we are then. Cast your minds back 10 years ago with the Silver Arrows, Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg in the year of that infamous throw at the US GP. Infinity Red Bull Racing with Daniel Ricciardo and Daniel Kvyat. I actually sometimes forget that there was a full season where it was Ricciardo and Kvyat driving for the Red Bull. This seems like a really odd line. Like, obviously, Ricciardo back then was super strong, one of the quickest guys actually on the grid, but having Kvyat there, it now, to me, it seems weird, really weird. Williams Racing, I love the fact that they're third in this whole thing, because that's how good they were back in the very start of the V6 era, just because of the Mercedes power, and inshallah, Williams up to third from last year's Constructors' Championship. Felipe, baby, he's still keeping cool, and he's definitely gonna be cool, because he's got a very cool, calm, collected teammate next to him. It's the watered-down Valtteri Bottas before he actually gained a personality. Oh, here we go. Oh, I loved Ferrari in 2015. Sebastian Vettel's first year for the Scuderia alongside his old pal Kimi Raikkonen. What a duo this was, and what a season this was for Sebastian Vettel. Obviously nowhere near the World Championship, but I mean, in the race we're about to drive at the Malaysian Grand Prix, absolutely stunning, emotional work. And you know what? Compared to the modern team radio, Sebastian Vettel and Ferrari was a menace. He was incredibly entertaining on the team radio. I mean, bring it back, man. Forget about all this nonchalantness on the team radio and hardly celebrating. I want peak Vettel back. McLaren Honda. Oh, McLaren Honda. This is going to bring back trauma. This is going to bring back trauma. As a Jenson Button fan, this year was an incredibly tough year. Honda coming back into Formula One, all the promise, and it just fell so flat. Fernando Alonso alongside Jenson Button. I loved this lineup. It was great having Fernando alongside JB. Absolute vibes, the two of them. But what was not vibes was the car. And actually, funny enough, this game launched with the original McLaren Honda, like the silver and like the red one that still had kind of, you know, almost the inspiration from the old Vodafone McLaren days. And then they patched in the updated one where it was all in black, where it became a very boring, sterile car to match the very boring, sterile team this was at the time. In terms of, I mean, look at the overalls. There's nothing going on. This looks like a My Team Career Mode overall. Actually, no, that's an insult. The My Team Career Mode overalls are more exciting than these. Sahara, Force India before it became Racing Point, and then Aston Martin, Nico Hulkenberg and Sergio Perez. Elite lineup, actually. Really strong midfield lineup. These two masters of the midfield. It is why I hope Perez actually comes back into Formula One, maybe with Cadillac, because I still think he can actually, you know, do a lot in Formula One as a midfield driver. I feel like he was never really destined and made for the cream of the crop. But as a midfield maestro, Perez was in his prime, really, in these sort of situations, along with Hulkenberg as well. Underrated, I think, and up until kind of recent years, where people have really started to, you know, understand how solid and consistent of a man Hulkenberg is. Scuderia Toro Rosso, back when they actually had some aura as a team. And I mean, this lineup is incredible. In terms of drivers now, in terms of 2025 terms, if you said Verstappen and Carlos Sainz as teammates, you'd be like, what? That's an unreal lineup. But yeah, we had it back in the day, 2015, as absolute embryos. Verstappen looks so young there, and Sainz as well. Honestly, baby face going on here for both of them, but what a pairing this was in Toro Rosso. A bit of a fiery pairing. Obviously, the two didn't really get along exactly, but this was Genesis. This was where Verstappen began as a full-time F1 driver. Lotus F1 team, the black and gold iconic, and what a lineup this is. Roman Grosjean and Pastor Maldonado, icon of Formula One. And I'm saying that according to the current modern F1 games, where Pastor Maldonado is an icon driver. An actual icon is debatable. I, for one, absolute legend. Only he could be a race winner and simultaneously just be an absolute menace and terrorist on the F1 grid. Sauber F1, I think this was, the season they were in blue, actually, because I think of Felipe Nas's sponsor, Banco do Brazil, so they had donned a blue and yellow livery. I actually forgot they donned the blue and yellow livery. This was a weird year for Sauber. Very, very odd. But Ericsson there, obviously, he would stay with the team up until when you had the likes of Charles Leclerc in the team alongside him. And then finally we had Mana Marussia Formula 1, born out of the ashes of what was the previous Marussia team, Will Stevens and Roberto Merri. I'm sorry, chaps, but perhaps the most random F1 lineup. Honestly, they could be just made up NPCs. I mean, as in equivalating to the rest of the grid. They may as well just be user-generated drivers. Well, unlike previous other videos similar to this one where there's a career mode to actually explore, after 10 years, that's it. We're just going to dive straight into it. And since we're going to Malaysia, I think it'd be rude not to drive as Sebastian Vettel in the Ferrari. And honestly, yes, usually I would drive as Jenson Button, being my favorite F1 driver, but I am choosing not to endure the pain of driving a McHonda from 2015. You can't make me go back there.
Sit back and put your feet up as we head into qualifying here in Kuala Lumpur. Over the next few minutes, we'll find out who's got pace in the car and who hasn't.
Low-key, why does F1 2015 hold up so well? Honestly, F1 2015 looks better than most of the other F1 games that have come after it up until about F1 2019. Like, look at it. It actually looks quality. Like, it's unbelievable. Like, I brought this up before in previous videos, but go compare this to F1 2018, and you will be shocked. F1 2018 looks god-awful. It looks like it's been put through a fax machine. And then compare it to this. 3 years older, this game. And I'm sorry, this game would genuinely, graphics-wise at least, I'm not talking about the handling, AI, whatever, career mode, just in terms of the looks, holds up in modern-day F1 gaming. Tell me if I'm wrong. Like, the replays are a little bit questionable, the frame rate's a little bit choppy, but still, honestly, it looks amazing. If you shipped F1 25 with these graphics, I would not be upset one bit. Also makes it nicer we can look at this gorgeous Ferrari. Who's with me? This Ferrari is beautiful. It was honestly gorgeous. Not as good as the 2017 Ferrari. That one was levels above. That was incredibly beautiful. But this one's pretty damn good, especially considering this was still in the era of the questionable phallic noses of Formula 1. Oh, driving this game again. You know what? This just brings back memories of F1 My Driver. This does. Oh, there's little... Look at those turbo whips. Do you hear that? I'm just going to keep doing that. Why does the Ferrari engine sound better than the current Ferrari engine on F1 24? You know what? Maybe I got it all wrong. F1 2015 might be right up there. It might actually be... It actually might be a heater. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I forget I said anything. I'm just forgetting all of this is in the context of no career mode. It's just what's going on. It's a shame this game didn't actually launch with a proper career mode. If it launched with F1 2016's career mode, this would have probably been received pretty damn well, obviously bugs aside.
Welcome to the Sepang International Circuit, where the cars are already on the grid as we gear up to start the main event. Let's look at the grid order for today's race while the cars make their final preparation.
Is there no grid sequence commentary? I thought there was. I'm clearly remembering wrong. I thought there was full-on commentary and cutscenes just like we do now. I guess not. What car setups have I got? Oh, wow. Oh, you know what? This is jokes. These must be all the setups I made when I did my Jenson Button career mode. That's actually jokes. That's like a flashback. Look at the date I made them. So, yeah, this would have been way back. Or actually, no, this would have been during My Driver. No, yes. 2016, the 2nd of January. This would have been when I was pre-record. So, traveling back in time, I pre-recorded the entirety of season 1 of My Driver so that I could make like a trailer. I think at the time I was also very busy with university work, so I pre-recorded everything in January pretty much, and these are all the setups I used in the McLaren of My Driver Season 1. That's jokes. That's actually a blast from the past. That's crazy. I thought for a sec there would have been the Ferrari career mode setups, but I actually did the original Vettel career mode I did on F1 2015. I did that on PS4, I think. Anyway, let's get into this then as we go to 5 red lights, 3-lap race from the back of the grid. Oh god, I missed it. I flubbed it. It's been 10 years and I got the first race start wrong. I was gonna say, let's get glory for Sebastian Vettel in this Ferrari. Oh my god, look at the AI movement here. The AI could never move like that on F1 24. Incredible stuff. Right, 3 wide ahead. Let's try and feed it through. It's so odd seeing Sainz and a Toro Rosso there. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I took out the manor. We're trying to weave it through. Oh, my God. Illegal overtake on... Are you serious? Illegal overtake on Sainz. Where's Sainz gone? Bro, hurry up. God. You've set us back by like a whole sector, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. We've got to overtake Maldonado. On the outside. Come on. I mean, this Ferrari is pretty damn nifty. Here we go. Oh my, what is that sound? Sorry? Did you guys just hear that engine sound? That Toro Rosso is not right, man. That Toro Rosso has got some issues. Catch it. Oh no, the Sauber's got the sound as well as we go down the inside. Oh, beautiful apex. It's all coming back to me now. Here we go. Oh, this corner was always pretty slow for the AI. We've gone around the outside and now we're going to... I was going to say we're going to absolutely do Max Verstappen, but we've been thoroughly embarrassed. Why are the option tyres white, by the way? I do not remember the options, the quickest tyre, being a white wall. What? Right, it's time to absolutely dunk on Max Verstappen. He doesn't even know he's going to be a 4-time world champion in the future. And we're going to absolutely mince him. And sorry, JB, I'm going to just about grab you. Oh, no. He's done. Oh, wow. He switched back me. Of course he has. The GOAT. All right, JB. Come on. Come on, fella. Let's go. Let's move to the inside. He's not going to defend. The AI absolutely not defending anything, it would seem, on this game. I feel like I can get Grosjean around the outside. Here we go. Feather it, feather it, feather it. Lovely. Oh, hold it. Alonso. What? That says Alonso P1. What? What's going on? I'm going to get Kvyat. Oh my god. I cannot believe this. I think this is a glitch. 10 years later, and we are live seeing a glitch. Fernando Alonso apparently is leading this race. And he's down here, though, in between myself and Ricardo. So he should be P7, but he's registering as P1. Blue flag! He's actually leading! The game actually has him leading! We got blue flags! What? Is this because I insulted the Maconda? The game's decided to put the Maconda in P1. It's like, oh, you should have driven as JB. You could have won this race. That's incredible. I can't... Wait, hang on a minute. Is there replay cameras back in this game? Oh, yes. I think this was this was the first game you could do this, where you could watch other drivers. So, wait, where am I? So this is me, P7, yeah? So the next car we'll move to, as I move my directional arrow up, is Ricardo. Then it's Massa. Then it's Bottas, Raikkonen, Rosberg, Hamilton. And then literally, genuinely, Alonso is leading this race. How's that happened? I have so many questions. I cannot believe that we have actually caught such a game-breaking glitch live for you. He's won the race there. That was his last lap and we're all going... Oh, wow. And this isn't even online. This is a game-breaking glitch offline happening 10 years later. Unbelievable. I'm actually in awe. This is incredible. This video couldn't have gone any better for me in terms of just... This is now you realizing when I say this game was incredibly buggy. It was really buggy. Try my best to catch Ricardo here. I think we could still get a top 5 maybe. Oh, nail that apex. Lovely. Gaining. I'm going to do it on traction here. We're going to have a filthy late brake. Slow it down. Turn in. Power. Good. Now we're going to switch it from the racing line to the inside. So, oh, okay, no, I'm not. The handling didn't allow me to do that. It's fine. We're going around the outside. Come on, Vettel. This is for the Red Bull season last year. We've got it. He just didn't even bother making that corner, did he? Right, can we get Felipe Massa for P6? Come on. Well, I mean, if we can win the race, then at least Fernando Alonso's going to... What a funny old game this is on the inside, and he's just backed out of it. Incredibly poor, incredibly poor. Oh, we've got the fastest lap, but unbelievably, we're saluting Fernando Alonso. Even the cutscenes hold up. This looks good. I mean, this shows, honestly, they haven't changed the cutscene in a while. Oh, I do miss this game, to be fair, in terms of the visuals. It's bringing back some fond memories of, obviously, a very important series for me in my YouTube career. It sounds a bit deep, but honestly, when you think about it, it really is. Okay, just for the sake of nostalgia, let's jump back in with Jenson Button. I mean, hey, you guys might need to get used to me driving as Jenson Button pretty soon. Wink, wink, nod, nod. Oh, yeah, it's time for heavy rain around the British Grand Prix, because I bet you wet weather looks better here on F1 2015 than some of the more recent F1 games, because I maintain this party line that I think in recent games, the wet weather graphics have gone backwards a bit. They don't look crazy enough. They don't look wet enough, if that makes sense. Like, look at this. It is pouring down. You're seeing the water splashing heavily on the top of the shaft. I just don't feel like you get the same sense of how wet it is in the current F1 game. I mean, you can clearly see it's tipping it down. Here we go. Oh, P18 for JB here. Okay, this is going to be a long Grand Prix, isn't it? Oh, God. Turn 1's a bit of an issue there. It's calm. It's calm. I'm going to do an absolute filthy dive bomb here. Go for it. Yellow flags. It's fine. We'll ignore it all. Down the inside, illegal overtakes on multiple drivers. Don't worry, FIA. Don't worry. None of that matters for me. Just ignore that. Ignore that. That's not happening. Okay, you know what? F1 2015, not so much. Okay. Okay. I take it kind of half back. The modern games definitely are better for some things here compared to this. But go back to like F1 2011, and I think the way the spray fogs your vision is much better than the current F1 games. They do the spray definitely better now on like the current F1 games. But I think the spray fogging your vision is much better on games like F1 2011, 2012, 2013. And I think the droplets certainly on the chassis... I just keep taking cars out from the rear. The contact system is so sensitive. You know what? That's one thing. Bring back how sensitive the cars are. I feel like now... I spoke about this in my play of F1 25 behind closed doors. You know, even that... The AI cars are so solid, whereas back on this game, you could really very easily upset the AI cars, and they would spin out or whatever, whereas now they feel like they're very planted to the ground. Oh, we're locked up. No. Oh, this McLaren is just so... It's so toilet, man. This is bringing back my annoyance. I'm so annoyed. Jenson Button had to see out his last years of his career in this absolute clatterbox of a car. You know, if the game wants to maybe glitch this McLaren Honda into P1, I wouldn't be against that, to be honest. Oh, we're gaining... Oh, you know what? I always remembered I was really good in the middle sector versus the AI in the wet in the McLaren Honda. I think that's actually how we got like a top 5, I think, back in the day. Oh, look at... Did you see the straight line speed there? My God, Massa dropped us in an instant. We're only gaining in the corners, but in a straight line. Watch this. He's just pulling away. Dive down the inside. Come on, needs must. Sorry, Massa. Sorry. Oh, purple. Here we go. I think we could be on for a podium. If I concentrate enough, I can get a podium. I'm determined now. This is the new mission. What's the heads-up display like? Okay, it's on the left-hand side, not the right, compared to the previous games that came before this, but very simplistic to the MFD we've got now. We've got rich mix for fuel, and that's about it. We've got brake bias in there as well, I think. Yep. Brake bias and downforce for the pit stop, but that is it. I'm not going to get the podium, am I? I'm not going to get the podium. Vettel's too quick for me in the Ferrari. He's doing what I should have done in Malaysia. I'm pushing like a stabbed rat. We're getting closer, but it's going to be no cigar. The pace has been top, and to be fair, I forgot we had a penalty for the illegal overtakes for whatever reason, even though I didn't even know where the hell the yellow flag was at the start of that race. It's a valiant effort at home, but we're just going to miss out on the P3 on the road, and it's going to be less anyway by the time we finish that race. But F1 2015, I mean, this is all that it's got to offer. This is it. This racing, and then that's it. There's no other gameplay. Genuinely, no other gameplay. There's no career mode menus. There's time trial. There's pro season, which is just cockpit mode in this. And that is it. And so with that, we're going to call it a day. Guys, if you have enjoyed it, then be sure to hit the like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. F1 2015. I mean, we've come a long way in 10 years. Really bare bones game, but yeah, a bit of fun nonetheless as a trip down memory lane. Till the next one, guys. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.